Radical Candor, Book Summary. Introduction. Ever been torn between deadlines and a teammate's personal crisis, only to wonder which deserves your attention? In this video, you learn why those interruptions are actually your greatest leadership asset. You'll see how taking a genuine interest in people and then speaking up honestly can turn stress into trust. We break down a simple two-part method. First, show real care for your colleagues as individuals. Second, offer clear, respectful feedback when something needs to change. By the end, you'll know exactly how to mix empathy with straight talk, strengthen relationships, and get better results. Stick around and you'll walk away with a practical, no-fluff way to lead with both heart and honesty. Please read or listen or watch till the end of the book summary. This video, including its audio and script, is protected by copyright. Unauthorized reproduction, distribution or piracy is strictly prohibited and may result in legal action. Welcome to Corporate Culture English Book Summary, Episode 6. In this episode, we'll explore 2017 published book, Radical Candor, Be a Kick-Ass Boss Without Losing Your Humanity, written by Kim Scott. Radical Candor, Book Summary, Chapter 1. Care and Challenge. Have you ever paused work to really listen to a teammate? Kim Scott did. She stepped off an elevator. She had a big pricing choice to make. A worried co-worker stopped her. He had a health scare. She could have rushed away. Instead, she listened. She sat with him. She made him feel safe. That moment shows care. Real care builds trust. When people feel safe, they open up. They stay loyal. They do great work. When people trust you, they share ideas more freely. They speak up when something needs fixing. They work harder. They feel part of something. That makes your team stronger. Now think of the second part. You care, but you also need honesty. That is, challenge directly. Kim was at Google. She spoke to the CEO. She was proud. But after the talk, her boss said she used too much. That feedback stung, but it helped. She knew her boss wanted her to get better. Honest feedback is not rude, it is kind. It shows you want growth. It shows you believe in people. It might feel awkward, but it shows you want to see them do well. Together, these two parts make Radical Candor. Care personally and challenge directly. They work as a pair. You cannot have one without the other. If you only care, you protect people, but they do not improve. If you only challenge, you sound harsh. You lose respect. When you do both, people trust you. They grow. They stick with you. They do their best. Now let us look at your relationship with yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. To care for others, you must care for you first. You need routines. You need balance. Kim sleeps 8 hours. She works out. She shares meals with friends. You must find your own balance. Maybe you like reading, maybe you like cooking, maybe you take short walks or meditate. Maybe you eat healthy snacks instead of junk. Find what helps you stay calm. Then make time for it. Block it in your calendar. It matters. Small habits shape big success. When you care for yourself, you set an example. Your team sees you. They learn from you. They know you mean what you say. They see you take time for health and rest. They feel safe to do the same. A calm leader helps a calm team. A healthy leader builds a healthy culture. Your example spreads. Others copy you. Your calm energy will flow across projects. You will see a happier team, and this leads to better results. In the next part of this book summary, you will learn how to use these ideas. You will learn how to build a culture of feedback. You will learn how to guide your team. You will see real stories. You will get simple tips. Stick around. You will get tools you can use today. Your team will thank you, and you will grow as a leader and as a person. Radical Candor, Book Summary, Chapter 2. Behaviors to Avoid. Have you ever gotten feedback that stings more than it helps? Kim Scott's story shows how good feedback feels. Her boss praised her talk at Google. Then she pointed out that Kim said too much. It hurt a little, but it helped Kim grow. That 2-minute chat changed how she led her team. Her boss used radical candor. She cared personally. She challenged directly. She also avoided 3 common traps. Let's look at them so you can skip these mistakes. First, obnoxious aggression. This is tough love gone wrong. Someone calls out your mistake without checking how you feel. They sound harsh. They might want to prove they are in charge. You leave the talk feeling small. You don't learn, you just feel hurt. That is not radical candor. It is brutal honesty. You can do better by mixing care with direct feedback. That is real strength. Next is ruinous empathy. Here you care too much about feelings. You hold back your honest thoughts. You fear you might upset your teammate. You keep your mouth shut, so you leave your colleague in the dark. Their work does not improve. Your relationship may suffer in the long run. They wonder why you never spoke up. Ruinous empathy is like keeping quiet to keep peace, but it backfires. You must speak up kindly. Your team needs your honest guide. The third trap is manipulative insincerity. This is the worst. You neither care nor challenge. You say what people want to hear. You hold real thoughts inside. You might do this to stay popular. You might worry about your image. You choose your comfort over their growth. This is backstabbing. It kills trust. Your team can spot it, and they will stop trusting you. So remember the 3 to avoid: obnoxious aggression, ruinous empathy, manipulative insincerity. Skipping these makes your feedback better. Here is how to give good guidance instead. Start with care. Show that you value the person. Ask how they see the issue. Listen first, then share your honest view. Name the behavior or choice that needs change. Keep your tone friendly. Offer help to improve. Invite their questions. Check in later to see progress. Think of radical candor as both a shield and a tool. The shield protects your team's trust. The tool builds their skills. Use both with every piece of feedback. Let's imagine another scene. You see your teammate's report has mistakes. You call them into a meeting. You say, "I know you work hard and I value your effort. I also noticed these errors here. They can hurt our project. Can I help you review this next time?" You just cared personally. You challenged directly. You showed you were on their side. That is radical candor in action. Avoid the 3 bad behaviors and practice this simple pattern. Care first, challenge next, offer support. That will grow your team. It will also grow your bond. In the next chapter of this book, you will learn clear steps to give feedback at work. You will see more real stories. You will get easy tips you can use today. Stick around. You are about to become a guide your team needs. Radical Candor Book Summary Chapter 3: Encouraging Feedback. Have you ever seen a boss welcome a shout instead of shutting it down? At Google, Tim Scott watched this happen. Larry Page and Matt Cutts were in a debate. The talk got loud. Matt, usually calm, raised his voice. Kim braced herself. She thought Larry would be angry. Instead, he grinned. He loved the challenge. He saw it as proof. His team felt safe to speak up. They could even push back on co-founders. That moment shows what radically candid guidance is all about. It is a culture where everyone can share real thoughts, where feedback flows both ways. Kim calls feedback guidance. She says feedback sounds harsh. Guidance feels like help. We all want help. We want to know what we do well. We want to know where we can grow. So how do you build this culture in your team? How do you make sure people ask for criticism? How do you make sure they give it kindly and clearly? It starts with you. First, lead by example. Ask for criticism out loud. Tell your team what you want to improve. Say something like, "I'm working on my meeting skills. Can you help me by telling me what I can do better?" That simple ask makes a big difference. When someone answers, reward their honesty. Smile. Thank them. Show them you value their words. Then act on what they say. If you fix the issue, they see trust in action. If you disagree, talk about it respectfully. This shows you take guidance seriously. It makes others more willing to speak up. Use one question to get started. Try asking, "What could I do or stop doing that would make it easier to work with me?" Most people need time to think. After you ask, stay quiet. Count to 6 slowly in your head. Let them gather their thoughts. When they speak, listen closely. Don't interrupt. If you feel defensive, ask more questions. Say, "Can you give me an example?" Or, "I want to understand better." You can share a story of your own mistake to show you understand. Then say thank you and show you mean it by taking action. Now let's talk about giving guidance. Focus on praise first. Make sure you praise more than you criticize. When you praise or criticize, follow HHIPP. That means be humble, show your intention to help, offer suggestions right away, don't wait for a one-on-one, don't save it for a performance review. If you can, give feedback in person. If you work remotely, use a call or video chat. Don't use email or chat apps for this. Praise in public, criticize in private. Keep the focus on behavior. Use the context, observation, result, next steps framework. For example, you might say, "In yesterday's meeting," context, "you spoke clearly and kept us on track." Observation, "That made the team feel more confident." Result, "Next time, can you help others by asking them for their thoughts after each point?" Next steps. Or you might say, "In the meeting," context, "when you interrupted John 3 times." Observation, "It made him quiet and less likely to share." Result, "Next time, let him finish before you jump in." Next steps. Notice how this includes both praise and criticism. Kim's boss did this. She said, "In the meeting when you shared both sides of the argument, you earned credibility. And in the meeting when you said every third word, it made you sound unsure." She did not say, "Kim, you're smart," or "Kim, you're dumb." She stuck to actions and effects. That made her feedback clear and fair. One more thing to remember is preferences. Every person is different. Some love a shout out in front of everyone. Others feel shy under the spotlight. You need to know what each person likes. This is part of your job as a leader. Get to know your team. Ask how they want to hear praise. Ask how they want to get criticism. Then adapt your style to them. This shows you care personally and challenge directly. It makes your guidance land right. When you build this culture, you do more than give feedback. You build trust. You make work feel safe. You help people grow. You get better results. And you set an example. People see you ask for criticism. They see you give it kindly. They see you act on it. They learn to do the same. In the next chapter of this book summary, you will learn simple ways to keep this culture alive. You will see more examples. You will get easy tips you can start using today. Keep watching. You are about to see how to guide your team to become better together.
Radical Candor, Book Summary, Chapter 4. Finding True Drives. Ever wondered why 3 people doing the same job see it so differently? Sir Christopher Wren found out at St. Paul's Cathedral. He met 3 bricklayers. He asked them what they were doing. The first said, "I'm working." The second said, "I'm building a wall." The third said, "I'm building a cathedral to the Almighty." That moment tells us one clear thing. People can do the same work for different reasons. Some see a paycheck, some see a task, some see a bigger purpose. In the book, Kim Scott says, it is not your job to give people purpose. It is your job to learn what already motivates them. As a manager, you must care enough to find out what drives each person. You do not tell them what makes their life meaningful. You help them find their own path to meaning. Some are there for rent money, some are there for a dream. Both are real, both deserve respect. Your next step is to spot 2 modes in your team. The first is superstar mode. Superstars chase rapid growth. They love big challenges. They want to move up fast. They push hard. They may outgrow their role sooner than you expect. That can feel risky to a manager. The second is rockstar mode. Rockstars bring stability. They know their job inside out. They keep the team steady. They may not want a promotion right away. They are happy doing what they do best. Do not force them up before they're ready. Do not judge them for it. To build a strong team, you need both superstars and rockstars. Superstars bring fresh energy. Rockstars keep things running. You need to know each person well enough to see when they switch modes. Watch how people react to new tasks. See who lights up at a challenge. See who prefers to refine and perfect. Talk about their goals. Ask what they enjoy most at work. Invite them to share their dreams, even small ones. When a rock star shows curiosity, give them a chance to try something new. When a superstar seems stressed, help them focus on key goals. Meet often, keep the conversation short and clear. Adjust tasks to match their current drive. This care shows you value them as people. It also helps them do their best work. It builds trust and loyalty. It helps your team stay balanced and strong. In the next part of this book summary, you will learn simple questions to ask. You will learn how to match tasks to motivations. You will get clear steps to spot moods and adapt in real time. You will see examples you can use today. Stay tuned. You're about to guide your team to reach its full potential.
Radical Candor Book Summary, Chapter 5, Guiding Dreams. Have you ever asked someone about their future and got a half answer? Russ Laravee did. He worked with Kim Scott at Google. One day, he sat down with Sarah. He asked her about her goals. She hesitated. Then she said, "I want to be a boss someday." Russ felt she held back. He asked again. Sarah paused. Then she shared her real dream. She wanted to own a farm growing spirulina, a superfood algae. That moment changed everything. Russ learned what really drove Sarah. He found out she cared about the environment. He saw she wanted hard work and financial independence. With that knowledge, he could help her grow the right skills. He shifted her focus from analytics to management. He made sure her current job prepared her to run a farm one day. This success came from radical candor. Russ cared about Sarah as a person, and Sarah trusted Russ enough to speak honestly. Together, they could build a plan that fit her dreams. Russ then taught his team to have 3 key talks with each person. These talks help you learn what motivates your people and move them toward their own goals. The first chat is the life story conversation. You ask about the big choices someone made. You ask why they made them. Maybe they left grad school for Wall Street to gain financial freedom. That tells you they value money and independence. You keep digging. You learn what people really care about. The second talk is the dreams conversation. You invite the person to describe their dream job at its best. Ask for 3 or 4 different dreams. Few of us know our one true calling right away. Hearing multiple hopes helps you both create a clear career plan. You see the paths they imagine. You help them map real steps to get there. The third chat is the 18-month plan conversation. Now you look at the near future. You ask how to move closer to those dreams. Do they need introductions to mentors? Are there classes they could take? Can you shift their duties to build needed skills? Together, you set goals for the next year and a half. These 3 conversations let you put the right people in the right roles. They also keep everyone motivated. You show you care personally, you challenge directly, and you help your team grow in the direction of their dreams, all while keeping your shared work goals in sight. In the next part of this book summary, you will learn simple scripts for each of these talks. You will see real examples you can use right now. Stick around. You're about to become the guide your team needs to reach its dreams. Radical Candor Book Summary, Chapter 6, Getting Things Done. Ever joined a team that felt like a kids' soccer game? That was Kim Scott's first day at Google. Everyone chased every task. Nothing ran smoothly. People felt stressed. Efficiency was low. Kim tried to fix this. She split the team into small groups. She gave each group clear goals. She set strict reporting lines. It should have worked, but it didn't. Instead, people called her autocratic. A few even left the team. Kim's boss saw the problem. Her ideas were good, but she rolled them out before she asked for feedback. She told her team what to do. That meant they felt ignored. This led Kim to design the Get Stuff Done wheel. It has 7 steps. You move through them in order, then you start again at step 1. First, listen. Really listen to your people. Let them share their ideas. Let them speak up. When they feel heard, they join in fully. Second, clarify. Give people time to explain. New ideas need space.
They can break if they are rushed. Help your team shape their ideas clearly. Third, debate. Invite healthy debate. Let people question and refine. This step builds better ideas and stronger commitment. Fourth, decide. A clear decision-making process matters. Someone must have the power to decide. Make it obvious who that is. Also set a clear deadline. Fifth, persuade. The decider must win everyone over. Take time to explain the idea. Make sure people agree and feel part of it. Buy-in matters before you act. Sixth, implement. Once you have buy-in, do the work. Follow the plan, keep everyone updated, stay on track with the goals you set. Seventh, learn. Measure the results, track your goals. See what went well, see what you missed. Share these lessons with the team. No shame in missing targets. There is shame in not learning from them. After step 7, go back to step 1. Keep the wheel moving. As a manager, your job is to watch the wheel. Don't skip steps, don't get stuck on one. Throughout the whole process, remember radical candor's two sides. Care personally means you value your people. Challenge directly means you ask hard questions. When both are present, your culture thrives. Everyone feels safe to share ideas. Everyone feels free to challenge each other. In the next chapter of this book, we'll dive into 2 key parts of the Get Stuff Done wheel. You will learn how to build that open culture. You will see real examples. You will get simple tips you can start using today. Stick around. You're about to learn how to keep your team happy, engaged, and moving forward together.
Radical Candor, Book Summary, Chapter 7. Listening and Debating. Have you ever been in a meeting where no one really heard each other? In the book, Kim Scott shows us 2 ways to listen that can change everything. Quiet listening means just that. You stay quiet and let others speak. You look at them, you nod. You wait, you don't jump in with your own thoughts. Your team will share more than you expect. But this only works if they already feel safe. You must build trust first. Then quiet listening helps people open up. Loud listening is different. You start with a strong idea, you then push for a reaction. You might say, I think this plan will fail. That invites a response. Even shy team members join in. They feel pulled into the chat. You still need trust though. If they don't feel supported, loud listening can feel like an attack. Once you nail listening, you need great debates. Here is how. First, make it about ideas, not egos. No one should try to win. You all aim for the best outcome. If people struggle, switch roles. Have each person argue for the idea they dislike. This helps everyone see both sides. Try an ego check at the door. Remind your team that pride has to wait. Everyone focuses on what works, not who is right. If everyone says yes too fast, add an obligation to dissent. This rule lets one person play the devil's advocate. You could even use a fun prop. Imagine passing around a small hammer or a note that says obligation to dissent. Whoever holds it must point out a possible flaw. Teams used to radical candor love this. They know it is not personal. They see challenges as help. They know everyone wants the best for the project. With listening and debating in place, you set up healthy collaboration. People feel heard. They feel safe. They know their opinions matter. You also catch hidden problems early. This culture keeps your team focused on results. And when you reach your goals, you did it together. That is the power of listening and debating. Radical Candor, Book Summary Conclusion. Remember radical candor? Could you wake up at night and name the 2 parts of radical candor? Care personally and challenge directly? If you can, you've got the core idea down. In this book summary, you learned how to build real relationships at work. You saw how to ask for and give honest guidance. You discovered how to match each person's dream with the right role. You found out how to set up great team debates and listening. And you saw the 7 steps to get things done together. All these ideas come from caring about people and speaking up kindly but clearly. Keep these simple rules in your toolkit. They will help you guide your team. They will help you reach big goals together. You're now ready to lead with both heart and honesty. Listen the other book summary. Disclaimer. Please check the description.
Any digital copy of this content that is shared through piracy or downloaded without permission or uploaded on any online social media platform will be considered a clear violation of copyright law. Piracy is a serious offense and strict legal action will be taken against it. Additionally, copyright infringement may result in a strike against your YouTube channel or page, and it could even be deleted. Therefore, please do not engage in piracy or support it. This content has been created based on the references from the mentioned book. However, it may contain some unintentional errors or inconsistencies due to human or mechanical mistakes. If you notice any mistakes or inconsistencies, please accept our apologies and inform us through a comment, message, or email. If you enjoy this book summary and wish to gain complete knowledge of the book, then please consider purchasing the book from an online or offline bookstore and reading it. Thank you very much.